I am JP.
And today's question is have you ever been on television?
I think we both have been on television before.
Yep, sure have. I have been on
What was
television.
yours?
Actually, I've been on television a couple times.
Oh, I didn't know you were a TV star.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was on TV one time on the news, actually, because I was in a punk band and we were trying out for a Christmas thing, so that was pretty awesome. So, good timing there. But one of the best times I've been on television is I used to do lighting out at a church for a Christmas program called The Living Christmas Tree. If you've ever seen one of these things, you know what I'm talking about.
Not the dead Christmas tree.
I always loved, Death Clock's view on Christmas trees. That they like hate Christmas, but they think Christmas trees are totally awesome because it's like having a rotting corpse in your house.
Yes.
How much more metal is that?
That is a good way to think about that.
Anyways. But with the way it was set up is they kept going to this camera view and as they were filming the show, and we had a monitor up in the booth where we could see what was going on, and we had headsets, so they would tell us, where the camera was going, where the guys were, and what angle they were going to get next. That way we knew if we needed more light. But they kept going to this one angle where the conductor was sitting here conducting, and they had an angle going up, like looking at his face. Well, if every time they do that angle, you could see right up into the lighting booth up at the top.
Yeah.
So eventually what we did is we listened and waited for them to do that. So as soon as we saw them do that, we started screwing around like up in the booth doing like stupid crap.
Right.
Okay, they shot the program twice. Here's the kicker.
Yeah.
And they were laughing on the
waiting for it.
They were laughing on the headset, so they knew that we did it. They saw it like as it happened. Okay.
Right.
So they had two different versions because they filmed it again, and they decided to go with the version to keep us on. So it ended up playing on like national television on Christmas.
That is.
Yeah.
I'm glad you finished that story. I wanted to shoot myself.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Hearing that.
You wanted to shoot yourself.
Yeah.
That's good. That was good. That was my goal.
Oh, you almost succeeded with that. Well, I didn't know you were on television.
Yeah. Well,
mine was a commercial for my job that I work at that I didn't even know I was going to be in, and I just made a goofy face the entire time. And apparently they zoomed in on where I was at, and so you just see me going, ah.
Yeah, like right behind your boss.
Yeah, right behind my sales manager, and it got good laughs, and I didn't get fired for it, so that's a plus.
I laughed pretty hard.
I think a lot of people like that, and I didn't even do really anything.
Yeah, honestly, and I've been meaning to ask this. If you can find a way to get your hands on that, please, for the love of God, get a copy of that.
I'm sure I can find
because I would love nothing better than to post that up on one of our 2 pages.
That would be awesome.
So yeah,
we'll have to do that.
We tried to find it the other day, but.
Did you?
Yeah, and I could not find it at all.
I think it was on like RTV6 or something.
Yeah, I tried there too.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
We were on TV.
There you go.
And were you on TV?
You might have been.
You can leave comments down here.
Yeah.
And you can tell us.
Yeah.
Or you can just watch it, and then like a couple days later when we hang out, you'll be like, hey, I was on TV once too. And then I'd be like, you're a dick for not leaving a comment, because now it looks like no one watches our videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least our 2 views, we know we're us. At least we think we're entertaining.
Exactly. At least we get 2 views.
Alright, well let us know.
There you go.
Bye!